Wilson Stadium in Orchard Park, New York is the site for today's game. We're just past the halfway point of tonight's game. Looks like it should be a great battle between two very well-prepared teams. So thanks for joining us as the Bengals square off against the Bills. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Graham will be kicking off.
The Bengals will be kicking off to start the game. Parrish back to return.
This one is handled by Parrish. Parrish is able to get it to the 28-yard line. So they have first and 10 here.
Drive at the 28-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go. Be physical.
Cincinnati comes out in a 4-3. Looking upfield. Setting up play action. Throwing. Complete to the wide receiver. Williams cuts him down at the 35-yard line. Reed didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pitch.
It's second down and 3 to go.
One back. Let's go, G. Let's go. Stay close now. Keep moving.
Only one man back.
Ain't no sense.
Hands it off. Fakes the handoff. Gets the pass off. And he lets it slip out of his grasp.
Pretty good play call on that one. Everything happened just as it's drawn up. Just couldn't hang on to it.
Third and 3. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Watch the snap now.
The Bengals come out with 8 guys in the box. Throws it. Nearly intercepted. Harkless had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. And so the punt goes out of bounds. Strength versus strength here today, John. One of the top running backs in the league against one of the dominant run-stopping teams.
You know, this is like some classic heavyweight fight. I bet we won't know who the winner is till the last round.
Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. McGee is there on the stop at the 47-yard line.
What a throw. He put everything he had into that one.
Ball on their own 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on. We gotta have it, D.
The Bills come out in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Plows the hit. They go in to spot this one at midfield.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game. Because if they do that, they become one-dimensional. And that plays right into the defense's hands.
Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Kelly in motion.
Watch out.
Cross play to the left. Scott is there for the tackle at the 48-yard line.
Right now, they need to keep going at the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big gain.
Gain of 2. Looking for a third down conversion here. They have to get it to the 43. Palmer starts out of the shotgun. Dropping back. Going deep. He's there for the catch. McGee comes up to make the play. At the 5-yard line, he brings it in for a big gain.
Almost every wide receiver gets better at running routes as they get older. And this guy's no exception.
It's first and goal at the 5. The Bills come out in a nickel package. Dumps it off. Caught by the fullback on the left side. Scott is there for the tackle at the 3-yard line. Testing the pass defense on first down and goal, and for now anyway, they hold them. You're 3 yards away from scoring.
On the 3-yard line.
Come on. Check it out, baby. Here I go. Let's run, man.
Here we go, baby, rock and roll.
In misdirection. Kelsey comes up to make the play. At the 6-yard line, the offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner is stuffed.
As soon as he got the ball, there was a defender in his face to knock him down.
6 yards away from a
Ball
touchdown.
on the 6-yard line.
He's back.
The Bills come out in a 4-3. Steps up with the throw, and this pass is completed. Number 51 is there for the tackle. At the 1, 3 shots from inside the 5-yard line, but they come up a little short.
Here's what happened. The defense had good coverage in the end zone, so he was forced to dump it to a checkoff guy, which is your last resort on 3rd and goal.
Shane Graham will put them in the lead if he makes this. The veteran kicks it through. Decent drive, turning their first possession into 3 points.
And you want to get something on your first possession. They were looking for a touchdown, but the defense kind of tightened up.
Graham is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Back to return.
From the 7. Roscoe Parrish finds some open area on the return and brings it back to the 33. First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 33-yard line. First and 10.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Out of the I formation.
Hold the look.
A little misdirection. Thornton comes up to make the play at the 35.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Stay posted up.
The Bengals come out in a 4-3 with the pass. This one falls incomplete.
He put the ball exactly where you want to put it.
Receiver on the play. Third and 7. Ball on the 35-yard line.
All right, here we go. Watch each other's back.
Only one man in the backfield. Gets the pass off. Right on target to the wide receiver. Williams is there on the stop at the 47. Evans makes the catch, and John, that'll move the chains.
He's one of the keys to their success when they're moving the ball through the air.
Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Under 10.
They line up in the I formation. Pass play here on first down. Pressure. Fumble. Loose ball. The Bengals recover it. He coughs it up on the sack.
And the thing is, he has to protect the ball when he's back there. He has to bring it down and cover it up with 2 hands when he's about to take a hit.
Ball on the 39-yard line. So with the play in question, the coach has decided to challenge the call.
Yeah, they might get this call reversed.
Clearly a big momentum shift could be in the making as we take a look at a possible fumble.
And they really had no choice but to challenge us because of what it could mean for both teams. I don't know. It's a tough call from seeing that angle.
No fumble occurred.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
Hey, if you can get a call like that changed, then it's worth the risk of losing a timeout.
Taylor, the lone setback. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. Jumps up, and he has it. And he steps out of bounds at the 32. Lee Evans makes a very difficult catch to secure the first down.
When you go up like that, coming down with it is usually not much fun, especially when you got guys nearby who are waiting to put a lick on you.
32-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. Let's do our thing.
The backs are lined up in an I. Going to the air on first down. Throwing. Touchdown, Bills. J.P. Lossman watched his receiver, gets some room, and got it to him for 6. Lindell comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
Mormon comes in to kick off.
For the kickoff. Hall back to return.
Nice distance. This one is handled by Hall. They're ready to go again after that last drive ended with a field goal. Ball on their own 24.
At the 24-yard line. 1st and 10.
Keep the throttle down. Here we go, baby. Come on.
Johnson, the lone setback, throws it. Thomas comes up to make the play at the 33.
A successful offense is one that can run and throw for good yardage on 1st down.
2nd and 1. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Check it. Let's go. Everything you
Kelly
got.
moves in motion.
Go make a play.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Good shoot.
Handed off to the back. Crowell is there on the stop at the 32. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and the score is 7-3. Bills. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. 3rd and 2 coming up here.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Bianco, watch your eyes. And it's locking up, Dina.
The Bills line up in a 4-3. Passing here on 3rd and short with the pass. And this pass is completed. He's taken down at the 39-yard line. So that tackle was his 3rd.
Run! Run!
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. We're talking about bringing.
Hey, let's go.
Solo. Solo.
They soft, man.
Let's go, man.
Hand off to the tailback. Spins away from the tackle. Triplett is there on the stop at the 46.
You can't have a good running attack without blocking. But blocking alone won't get you what you need. You got to have a back who can find the holes when they're there.
Ball on their own 46.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical. There we go, D.
Let's turn it up, D.
Johnson, the lone setback on the ground. Spins away. Schobel is there for the tackle at the 41. Johnson pushing his way through the would-be tacklers. He picks up solid yardage. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Let us dictate.
They'll go from the I formation. Fullback handoff. Bell comes up to make the play at the 30-yard line. They get 2 first downs on 2 running plays.
They're looking to pound it at him right now.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Throw right. Deuce it. All right, let's go. It's on.
Buffalo lines up in a 4-3. And thrown to the fullback. Crowell is there on the stop at the 22-yard line. He is a big offensive force.
This guy's a load to bring down. Defenses have a tough time wrapping up those big old tree trunks he has for legs.
8th play of this drive.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Watch in. No more, fellas.
The Bills line up in a 4-3. Tosses it out to the right. Juke move. They're going to spot this one at the 15-yard line. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game. So he picks up about 5 on that run, moving the chains in the process.
The line did a great job there of blocking the backside pursuit, which helped him get the first down.
All day, baby. Come on. What's the hard count?
The last time they were down here, they settled for a field goal. But when the counterplay gets away, Kelso is there on the stop. Johnson running hard, going right through the arm tackles. Eight is the magic number right now.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
Bring it up. Bianco.
Buffalo using 3 linebackers. A little misdirection.
This defense has some good speed. So when you try something to the outside and you fail to get those outside guys blocked, well, you're in trouble.
11 yards to the end zone.
On the 11-yard line.
You gotta have it, D. All right, here we go.
Nickelback in this time. Drops back with the throw. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
The extra point attempt is good. Pick up the yardage, use the clock, marching down the field for the touchdown.
They enjoyed a 5-course meal courtesy of this defense. They started the drive well, and they ended it with dessert.
Graham will be
Cincinnati is
kicking
lined up
off.
for the kickoff. Harris back to return.
This one is taken by Parrish. Roscoe Parrish finds some open area on the return and brings it back to the 30. Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Go, one. Come on. Get some slack going. You like to crack the rules.
Cincinnati comes out in a 4-3. Nice play fake. With the pass, almost intercepted. Reed was his intended target. Joseph was there on the coverage.
Second and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Defense, get ready.
Cincinnati goes with a 4-man front.
Hey, watch the ball.
Cross play to the left. A little juke there. Smith is there for the tackle.
You got to keep going to the run. You never know when there's going to be great blocking ahead of you, allowing for a big one right into the end zone.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. Get them
The
stopped.
Bengals come out in a 4-3. With a counterplay, Derek Smith brings him down, but they get enough to move the chains. They fooled the defense with that run, and it results in a first down. Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
So we gonna take it. There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Stay on track.
Taylor, the deep back, tosses it out to the right. Derek Smith brought him down for his third tackle.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cuts, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Here we go, baby. What screen?
The Bengals come out in a nickel package.
Careful. Back it up, baby.
He hands it off. Play action. Gets rid of it. The wide receiver has it. O'Neal is there for the tackle at the 40.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, but it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Dropping back to pass on first down. With the throw. And he can't find a way to keep possession. The short pass falling to the turf, and it'll be second down.
Not today.
The Bengals come out in a dime package. Unleashes the deep ball. Jumps and makes the catch. Rumpf is there on the stop.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Rock the play. Yeah, it's on.
Looking for room. They'll go with the play fake. And he's brought down in the backfield by Dexter Jackson.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up, and keeps the same defense on the field.
Watch it out.
On the ground. Play action. Gets rid of it. And the catch is made. Smith comes up to make the play. At the 9-yard line.
Here's a no-huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Let's make it play.
Gets the call. Nice play fake. They reached him just as he was throwing. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. Ryan Lindell can tie it up here with a field goal. The veteran connecting for the field goal. Ryan Lindell makes good on the short field goal attempt after the offense drives it into the red zone.
They had everything clicking at first, then kind of sputtered out, but they still get points.
Mormon in to kick this one off.
Hall back deep to return.
From the 5. Sheds the tackle. He has room. He dives. Touchdown.
And what you're going to see here is a good example of how you can set up blocking on kick return. Watch how they create a crease for him. He sees his lane, makes some moves, and then he's gone.
The extra point attempt is good, and that return stirs it up on the sideline.
Yeah, both teams should actually get a jolt from that in different ways. When you're the team that gives up the score, you can't wait to get onto the field to stop their momentum. If you're the team that took it in, you can create a whole new level of confidence.
Graham is just about ready to kick this one away.
Parrish back to return.
And he got all of that one, a great kick. This one is fielded by Parrish. The offense goes back out onto the field after picking up a field goal on their last drive. Ball on their own 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
I can do it, baby.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Wassman with a man in motion. Going to the air on first down. Throwing with the catch. Jackson is there for the tackle. God, he has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
And that makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
Ball on their own 37.
Get it up. Hey, let's go one deep. One back.
The Bengals come out in a 4-3.
On the 10.
With the pass, and it's intercepted. Can't bring him down. Williams takes it back to the 37-yard line. So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 37.
They soft, man.
Johnson lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
Clear.
Cross play to the right. Runs over the top. McGee is there for the tackle at the 35-yard line.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Not today.
He tucks it away. Setting up play action. It's rid of it. Incomplete.
Pass interference on the defense. First down.
Didn't let him go for the ball.
Both the defender and the receiver have a right for the ball, but the defender has to at least pretend he's looking for the pass. They'll get called every time.
First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Hey, walk the counter. Keep moving.
Buffalo comes out in a 4-3. Receives the handoff. Posey comes up to make the play at the 19. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
They're inside the 20.
19-yard line.
Hey, stretch. Nothing.
They got it into the end zone on their last red zone drive. It's a blitz. Steps up, trying for the end zone before halftime. Johnson was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Number 51 with the coverage.
Second and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Deuce it. Here we come.
They'll make this a two-possession game if they get into the end zone in this drive. They're just inside the 20. Throws to the end zone. Caught out of bounds. He couldn't get his feet down in the end zone.
That's just a case of him not knowing where he was. He has to be able to drag his toes there and come up with a score.
Third and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Watch out.
We turning it up.
The Bills come out in a nickel package. They're coming with the blitz. Gets the pass off, and he gets his target. McGee comes up to make the play at the 1-yard line.
Chad Johnson enjoys playing football, and he's one of those guys who's always talking out there.
Graham is heading onto the field for this field goal attempt. The kick sails through the uprights.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get him a TD.
Squib kick here. Not the type of kickoff they wanted.
Kickoff, out of bounds. Number 17.
Penalties and takeaways can really kill a team. Usually the team with the fewest mistakes out there will win the game.
And this should be the last play of the half.
On the 40-yard line.
Come on. Here it comes. Let's go.
Cincinnati looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Gets rid of it. O'Neal is there for the tackle. Buffalo calls the timeout. They'll have only a few ticks left on the clock. And this should be the last play of the half.
On the 44-yard line.
The Bengals come out in a dime package. Going to the air on first down. Under pressure, fires this one deep. Incomplete pass. At the end of 2, the score is 20-10. Bengals.
At the end of the first half, the score is the Bengals 20, the Bills 10. We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Mormon comes in to kick off.
Kicking off to start the second half.
Good distance.
Back to return.
This one is fielded by Hall. It appears they've gotten someone for holding on the play.
Holding on the receiving team. Number 99.
The team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
Inside their own 20.
At the 10-yard line. First and 10.
Let's run, man. Come on.
Buffalo lines up in a 4-3. Gets the call. Closing in. Throws on the run. And this pass is complete. He has such great field awareness. Always knows where his receiver is going.
I'm very impressed with his decision making. He's very good at making his reads quickly while getting the ball to his receivers in space so that they can pick up extra yardage.
Here we go, baby. I can do it, baby. Hey, strong.
They've been solid running the ball on first down.
If you gain 5 yards or more, it sets you up in good second and third situations. The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Gain of 5 on the play.
They don't get nothing. Hey.
The defense lines up in the nickel. They give it to the halfback. They'll spot this one at the 29. He got in there and made the tackle, his 4th of the game. Johnson takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. It's third down with 3 to go.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Get it up. Here we go, baby. Rock
Buffalo
and roll.
comes out in their nickel package.
Let's turn it up, D.
Come on. Play football.
Pressure coming, throws it, and he makes the grab. Perfect spiral on that pass.
This is a guy who can make all the throws out there. He shows a nice touch in his short patterns, can thread it in there against tight coverage, and he can put some air under it when he's trying something downfield.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on. Everything you got.
Buffalo lines up in a 4-3 on the ground. Is there for the tackle. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. Second and 9.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Check it out, baby. Stay posted up.
They line up in the I formation. Hand it off. Crowell comes up to make the play at the 49.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
2-yard gain. Peerless Price is back in there after getting taken out with an injury earlier.
We like to practice rules. Here we go.
The Bills come out in a 4-3. Dumps it off. Short pass to the fullback. Schobel is there on the stop at the 47-yard line. Johnson doesn't get enough to convert, and that brings up 4th down. So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Parrish is the deep return man. Fair catch called for.
This is where you want to respond quickly, or this could turn into a battle for field position.
First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's run, man. All on us,
The
y'all.
Bengals with a 4-man front. They'll go with a play fake. Gets rid of it. Pass ball's incomplete.
That's a way to make him come up with nothing but air.
Williams had the coverage on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. Don't make a play.
The Bengals come out in a nickel package.
Hey, let's go. 1,
Gets
3.
the call. Smith comes up to make the play at the 23. Taylor got the delayed handoff and gains about 3.
Third and 7. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Here I go. We gotta have it, D. Hey,
Cincinnati looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Pressure fires this one deep. Incomplete pass.
Good defense and 3-and-out series are the way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. From the 31-yard line. He gets next to nothing on that return as they bring him down at the 32-yard line. Ball on their own 32.
Start the drive at the 32-yard line. First and 10.
No more, fella. Run, sin. Watch the snap down. Regular.
Under pressure, throws it incomplete.
Look at the big old defensive lineman. He does a heck of a job of getting in the passing lane and knocking down the pass.
We coming to wreck. No, 1. One of us gonna make a play. Let's go, D. Let's go, boys. Watch the play. Nothing. Hey, watch the ball.
They'll bring the blitz. Closing in with the throw. He hits his receiver. Number 51 is there on the stop at the 34.
When you let a short pass get completed, you better be a good tackler.
Just about a 3-yard gain. Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Be careful.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on 3rd down. Palmer sends a man in motion. With the pass, hits the receiver on the screen. Can't get him from behind. John, he'll be well short of the first down.
Now here's the thing. The defense had all the guys covered who were beyond the marker. So it was up to the short man to make something happen after the catch, and he just couldn't do it.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. From the 19. Roscoe Parrish has a decent return, taking you to the 32-yard line. Ball on their own 32.
We like to pack the wolves. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Cincinnati lines up in a 4-3. He tucks it away. Great fake. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. It's going the other way. The defense forced him to rush that throw.
Yeah, they were bringing the house, and he almost got there. But what that blitz did was cause him to throw it before he was ready, and it ended up getting picked off.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
47-yard line.
Keep moving. Throw right.
The Bills come out in a 4-3. Johnson in motion.
Watch your eyes. Back it up, baby. You got it.
Hand it off. McGee comes up to make the play. At the 40, Johnson runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6.
Second and 3. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Defense, get ready.
Buffalo goes with a 4-man front. Pressure, throwing it away. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. To convert on this third down, they have to get it to the 37.
40-yard line.
Here we go, baby.
And we can attribute this lead to their ability to convert on third down. Throwing on the run. Almost picked off.
That was a good play, turned bad play. Good because their zone defense worked well. Bad because he dropped the interception. That's one he wishes he could have back.
Larson is trying to pin them close to their goal line. He's waving for the fair catch.
Touchback.
First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Keep the throttle down.
There we go, dude.
The Bengals come out in a dime package, dropping back the pass on first down. With the pass, and he makes the grab. Smith is there for the tackle. He's in at safety to fill the void left by the injury. Taylor, the deep man, closes it out to the left. Joseph holds him down behind the line.
He's had a tough day out there so far.
Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. Danny.
Let's turn
The
it up,
Bengals
baby.
come out in a nickel package.
Everything you got.
Hey, let's go. It's on.
Gets the pass off. Short completion, hitting his wide receiver to the left.
This is a bad situation to be in for an offense, because it kind of makes your quarterback a sitting duck. You've got to give him a little extra protection on his play.
At the end of 3, the score is 20-10. Bengals. The Bills have possession of the ball to begin this final quarter, but they're down by more than a touchdown. Ball on their own 32.
32-yard line.
Here we go, D. Let's do our thing.
Cincinnati with 6 defensive backs. Taylor goes in motion.
Press on. Big play now, big play. Come on.
With the throw. Broken up. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passing, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
Hall sets up, waiting for the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. They'll take over at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10.
Watch the snap down. Go make a play.
The Bills come out in a nickel package. Going the counterplay. Scott is there for the tackle at the 23-yard line. Pickup of about 8. Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
We turning it up. Let us dictate.
The Bills with a 4-man front with the pass, and this pass is completed. And it's good for a first down.
First down on the play. First and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Bills line up in a 4-3. Kelly, the man in motion.
Check it. Let's go, man.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Rolling out to his right with the throw. Ooh, nearly picked off.
They were in zone defense in perfect position to make the play, but they let it get away.
Second and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
No more, fellas. It's showtime, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Buffalo lines up in a 4-3. Palmer with a man in motion. Passes it right. Posey is there for the tackle at the 27. Johnson runs off tackle for a gain of a couple. Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Hold the look. Temple.
They line up in the I formation. Hand it off. McGee is there on the stop at the 20-yard line. Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at 4th down.
And they made the decision to just keep it on the ground. Take time off the clock, not force anything. This is a luxury of being ahead.
Parrish gets set for the return as we take a look at his numbers. For the 4th time, he's brought in to kick the ball away. He signals for a fair catch. Flags are down, and this one appears to be on the offense.
Holding on the receiving team. Number 56.
The team with the most discipline is the team that doesn't commit stupid penalties, and they're the team that usually executes better.
First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Cincinnati comes out in their nickel package.
It's on. So we're going to take it. We're talking about winning.
Going to the air on first down. Gets the pass off. The pass is picked off. Not a wise decision to throw that ball. Dexter Jackson was taken out earlier with a minor injury, but now returns to the game.
Let's go. Get it up.
Buffalo goes with a 4-man front. Hands it off. Number 51 is there on the stop at the 28. He doesn't have blazing speed, but he'll just run you over if he has to.
And he'll come out of the backfield and make a few catches, too, if you forget about him.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. Go make a play.
Buffalo using 3 linebackers. Fakes the handoff with the pass. McGee is there for the tackle at the 18-yard line. When you think about guys with great hands, he's very close to the top, John.
I'll tell you what. He does a great job of using his hands and not letting the ball get into his body. He's worked very hard to improve his pass catching, and I think he's become one of the best out there.
And they're threatening again with the ball inside the 20 for the end zone. Broken up. Johnson was the intended receiver on that play. Bell was there on the coverage.
Second and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. Blue down.
Buffalo using 3 linebackers. Bush Manzada in motion. Cross play to the right. Bell comes up to make the play. Johnson runs off tackle for a gain of a couple. So on third down, they'll be looking to get it to the 8-yard line or further.
Keep the throttle down. Hey, let's go.
Consistent success on third down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
There we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Looking upfield. Scott is there for the tackle at the 15. Nothing doing on that running play, so they'll probably send in the kicker.
I think so. When you've got the lead, you don't have to try anything fancy. You just tack on the 3 and put the game in your defense's hands.
Shane Graham will attempt this one from 32 yards away.
Graham in to attempt the field goal.
The kick sails through. It's good. Following the field goal, the score is 23-10. Bengals. Shane Graham. Looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Back deep to return.
Sends it sailing. This one is taken by Parrish.
This is where all your guys on offense have to step up and make plays. Time's running out, and they're facing a pretty large deficit. So this is where you're going to have to try and execute and come up with a little luck, maybe.
First and 10.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
So we're going to take it.
The Bills line up in a 5-receiver set this time.
He does a nice job using leverage to get after the quarterback. When you combine that with his quick first step, you really have something special.
They'll go with a hurry-up offense. Gets rid of it. He can't stay in bounds.
I think the quarterback just let that one get away.
Reed was his intended target.
Third and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line.
All right, here we go.
Cincinnati comes out with 7 in the secondary. Dropping back. Under pressure. Dragged down from behind. Lossman stops the clock with that timeout. The big sack on third down brings up a 4th and long for them.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Stay focused, DB.
As expected, they'll go for it here.
All day, baby. Come on. Here we go.
Going for it on 4th. They'll need a big play here. With the throw, this pass is incomplete. They fail to get the first and turn it over on downs.
At this point in the game, they need a big play. Sometimes high risk equals high reward. They might try a different play next time.
The Bengals will start the drive at the 11-yard line. First and 10.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
The Bills come out of the 4-3. They give it to the halfback. This one will be spotted at the 9. He put the hit on him, and he now has 7 tackles. Johnson battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. 9 yards, they'll be in the end zone.
Ball on the 9-yard line.
Here we go. Be careful.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Only one man back. Handed off to the back. Williams comes up to make the play. Johnson battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Seven yards to go for the touchdown.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
Stay close now. Let's go.
The Bills come out in a nickel package. Fullback handoff. Williams is there for the tackle at the 1-yard line. 4th down upcoming, but they're in position to add to their lead.
Yeah, and that's what they wanted to do. Control the ball and the clock while getting into position to add at least 3 points.
This will be a chip shot.
Lined up for the field goal.
The kick is good. The Bengals now enjoy a 2-touchdown lead. Shane Graham will be kicking off.
Parrish back deep to
The
return.
kick should be returnable. From the 9-yard line.
If they want a shot in this one, they got to put something together on this drive.
On the return.
There just isn't much time left. First down may be where they try something towards the end zone, since they'll have 3 more downs to work with after that.
It's first and 10.
Will start the drive at the 23-yard line. First and 10.
Keep the throttle down.
Let's do our thing. Let's do
Wassman
our thing.
spreads them out. He'll pass on first down. Long throw. Incomplete pass. Plenty of pressure, and he barely gets the pass away.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
23-yard line.
Play football. Defense, get ready.
The Bengals come out with 8 guys in the box.
From the start.
It's a blitz. With the throw, he hits his receiver. Joseph makes the tackle at the 34-yard line. They'll head right back to the line.
You gotta believe it. It's our game.
Stepping up. Has room. He's going to run it. Wassman with the dive. They'll down it at the 46. And they go with a no-huddle.
All on us, y'all. There we go, D.
Spike stops the clock. Second and 10.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Let's go. Be physical.
What's the hard count?
The Bengals come out in a dime package with the throw, and he'll take it out of bounds
with the reception.
at the
1
45.
yard
No
loss
gain.
on the play.
So the
call on the
officials
field
are calling
is going
for
to be
time, and I
reviewed.
think it's because they
ruling on the
want to
field
review
has been
it.
And since we're in the last 2 minutes, that's a call that came down from the booth.
It appeared he did a great job of keeping his balance along the sidelines.
Yeah, and the only question is, did he step out? That's what I think they're looking for in the booth.
It was an incomplete pass. The player was out of bounds.
It was unclear initially why they called for a review, but now we understand the reason.
Yeah, it's important to get the calls right at this point of the game.
Ball on their own 46.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Deuce. Get it started.
The Bengals come out in a nickel package.
Come on. Let's go. This too easy. Don't make a play.
Hand off to the tailback. They'll go with a play fake. Throws it. He hits his receiver. Smith makes the tackle. And it looks like they're going to go with a no-huddle.
On the play.
Ain't no thing. Rush in. Danny.
The rush is on. With the pass. And he just can't hang on. So they can't convert and turn it over on downs.
Yeah, but now you almost have to try for it. When you talk about 4th down situations, this is what you're talking about. Of course, now they give the ball back, and you talk about failed 4th down conversions.
It's on.
He'll just take a knee. The final score is Cincinnati 26, Buffalo 10.
26. The Bills 10.
For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.